Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Irv Lindsay here. Welcome to the June live stream. This is the official start of the live stream. If you tune in live, you'll catch all the shenanigans before the show that don't air when it goes live. All right, so let's talk about my agenda for tonight. I want to talk about a big milestone for ErvTV. About a month ago, ErvTV hit 1,000 subscribers. I've talked about the history of ErvTV before. ErvTV, this channel has existed since 2012. Hasn't always been ErvTV. Tonight, like it is tonight, today, this year, that didn't start until like 2014-ish. I started calling it ErvTV, and it wasn't until 2016 I started exploring, but now we just hit 1,000 subscribers. For a local channel like this that doesn't have, I mean, let's face it, how many people out there are really into Cincinnati history? You guys that have some type of a link to Cincinnati probably. So 1,000 subscribers for me is fantastic. I also work Facebook. A lot of you may know that. I'm on a lot of Cincinnati history groups, and I post my videos there. So, truth be told, I have well more than 1,000 people that actually follow my videos here. All right, let's look at the chat board. What do we got? It says, you did a video off Work Road, Glenway Plaza Rail. That is gone. I don't remember. I know I went down to Work Road, and there is there's like an old rail path that goes behind a shopping center where the post office is. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but yes, that is all gone. I gotta think. Hold on a minute. I don't think there's any railway left on the west side of Cincinnati at all. Thinking. One of you experts out there chime in. I'm not an expert on railroads. I like doing railroad videos because it's pretty cool, especially the before and after stuff. Let's see what else. St. Joseph's New Cemetery. Yes, I actually don't live far from, if it's what I'm thinking of, there's two cemeteries. I don't live far from there. I have wanted to do a St. Joseph Cemetery video for a while, but I just haven't, for whatever reason. A lot of history. I like doing cemetery videos, and I'm long past due for one, which segues into the first topic I want to talk about, which is, as I said, we just got 1,000 subscribers here on ErvTV. On YouTube, and with that 1,000 subscriber milestone comes a couple of perks. One of them is live streaming. Another one is I can monetize my videos. So you may now see ads on ErvTV videos. I can guarantee you I'm not making a profit. The last time I was able to monetize my videos was about 1.5 years ago. And I now have way more views, way more subscribers, and way more watch time than I did back then. And so far as I can tell, I'm actually making about the same thing. So it's not something you get rich on. And it's, yeah, if you take into account all the time and money I've spent on ErvTV in the last 4 years, buying a drone, buying 2 cameras, and I also spend money every month on different things. This isn't about money, but a lot of you out there might think, oh, Irv's making money off of ErvTV now. No, not even a little bit. The money I make is from the job that I work, and that's where I make my money. So, however, it does kind of diffuse the cost. So, just do me a favor, whitelist me if you're blocking ads. Just whitelist me. Watch the video, click skip like you do on all the other videos. That's it. The last time I'll mention it. There's a bunch of other perks that I get behind the scenes that are going to help me out, but that's it. So let me go back here and check the chat. Carl Ward, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Somebody else asked, have you done Burnett Woods and Clifton? Thinking. You know, I don't know. I'm really bad with names and titles of things. I might have. Is that the one with the really great overlook? It's like that's kind of crappy. But I did one a couple of years ago where me and Mom went out to this place and there was like a bus circle and it had this fantastic overlook and there was like, yeah, I don't know if that's it or not. Maybe not. I don't know. I need to make it. Thing is when I post nature videos, nobody watches them. It's kind of like I would love doing museum videos. I've done some museum videos. Nobody watches those either. Everybody's like, oh, museum video. Yeah, so nobody watches it. I have thought about Bobby Mackey's. I need to do more research about. Somebody's asked me to ever think about doing a Halloween episode on Bobby Mackey's. I don't know a lot about it. I know that they make tons of money off of that story. They do tours and everything, and you have to pay to get in and all that. Burnett next to UC. Okay, no, I don't think I've been to Burnett. I might have been to Burnett Woods. I don't think I've done a video there. Sorry, I'm kind of reading the chat stream here. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, this last year I was working and I did not have time to do any research. I didn't have time to do any new videos. And I just recycled my Halloween videos from last year because most of the people watching last year aren't watching this year still. And so when I recycle videos, I get 3 times more views now than I ever have before. And so, yeah, nobody's really even seen my Halloween videos from last year. Y'all have now, though. But those of you who are new, this next Halloween, I'm going to try to do some new ones, but I'll have to plan it ahead of time. All right, so let's go back to my agenda. All right, so let's talk about upcoming videos. Let me pull up you know what? I have the official ErvTV broadcast calendar right here on the screen in front of me, guys. I want to tell you a little bit about a couple of videos coming up soon. So I want to talk about John Harshaw Sr., in a minute, but I found out that he died this weekend. There was a video with a little bit of a clickbaity title called A Great Loss. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I have his book, by the way. The book that I reference in the video is this book, Cincinnati's West End. And I believe if you look it up online, it's subtitled Through Their Eyes. Yeah, Through Our Eyes. It's actually signed by Mr. Harshaw. I just bought this off the internet. He was known to sign just about every book he sold when he went and did a... by the way, there's a picture of Mr. Harshaw right there. He signed just about every book he ever sold. He would go and he would bring a pile of books and he would do a lecture. There's one of his lectures on YouTube, by the way. I'll have to link it one of these days. I'll have to look it back up, though. So anyway, so I actually had a whole different video plan that was supposed to air on the Eden Park Reservoir Wall, and it got preempted by this video because I wanted to put this video in, so I had to rearrange the calendar. Monday, guys, Monday is the Torrance Road Station update video. If you guys will recall, I did a video about Torrance Road Station, 2017, with my friend Will. He has since moved out of the Cincinnati area now. But we did a bunch of videos together summer 2017. He was with me when I went to Cincinnati Gardens, Torrance Road Station, and there was we were exploring the woods where the subway goes under the tracks that used to be. So anyway, when I was there last, it was overgrown, like major overgrown, and you couldn't see anything, and it was actually pretty bad. Let me throw a link up for you guys real quick in the chat box. You can go and watch that original video. So that's coming. I don't do a full site tour because I've already done that video. And honestly, the other video is a lot cooler because there's lots of vines and really jungly. They've now scalped the property. you can stand at the street and pretty much see everything if you walk around one direction or the other. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. Let me find a link to that for you guys real quick. So that video is coming up. I'm real excited to share that video with you guys because me and Evan went out there and I hadn't seen it, and somebody told me they had cleaned the property, and they have. Okay, here comes the link. Inbound now. So that'll actually be delayed just slightly for you guys out there. All right, back to the chat board. Carl says, I found something about the top haunted places in Kentucky. I will send that to you in Messenger. It has stuff on Bobby Mackey's. Yeah, there's like a couple of really great websites. If you type in Haunted Cincinnati, you pull up all sorts of they pull up all sorts of I'm sorry, I just got distracted. You'll pull up all sorts of stuff about stuff in Haunted Cincinnati. Anyway, so somebody else is requesting a video on the former St. Patrick's Church, which is now Urban Beer. Wow. I have done a few old church videos. I actually have a playlist somewhere if you go into my playlist and fish around. Guys, if you go to ErvTV and fish around in a playlist section, you will find all sorts of crazy stuff. I have tons of playlists I created, put videos into, and I'll use them, and then they're still there. I don't delete them. I just haven't linked to them in a while. Also going to do a video about Delhi Park Thursday of next week. I got some drone shots on that, and Eden Park Reservoir Wall will be on the 25th. Mount Auburn and the Fairview Inclines is on the 27th. I thought about actually not even posting that video about Mount Auburn and Fairview Inclines. I had scripted it out and I had envisioned in my head what I wanted, and then it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. And I'm not really happy with it, not gonna lie. But I guess it's an okay video. It's got some good shots of some of the sites associated with those last two inclines. And with the posting of that video, my friends, that will be every single incline site will be on ErvTV. Now, I'm going to repost sometime in July. I'm going to repost the video about the the incline where the UC Medical Building used to be. That's a great video. I actually found the remains of the UC Medical Building. I posted it. It was on ErvTV for about a month, and then I pulled the video because I'm going to repost it, and I want it to feel new. I don't want it to be worn. This time when I post it, I'll probably just leave it. It was originally a 3-part video. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that, if I'm going to post all 3 videos or stitch them all together and repost them as one long video. I haven't decided yet. All right, so what's next on the agenda? Gotta scroll back to the top of my document, dadgummit. All right, so John Harshaw Sr. You guys hopefully saw the video I was talking about. I had the pleasure of seeing him last spring. I think it was last spring. And, it was a very informative lecture. I actually took notes on it, and I'm not going to repeat stuff I said in the video, but I'm very interested in African American history here in Cincinnati, and I'd like to do more videos about it because I think it's a very underrepresented topic. So hopefully you guys will support me in this endeavor, and hopefully I can find some good information I can present in that. All right. Behind the scenes stories. I don't know if I have any great behind the scenes stories other than me and Evan went cluster vlogging in the spring, because in order to have all these videos all together at once for season 4, I had to pre-plan for it. And so starting in late February, early March, I started filming videos. And I would film a video here and there, and it took me a couple of months, guys, to get enough videos all together so that I could drop them out so we could have 2 videos a week for 6 weeks or so. And I'm going to mix into that stuff like the driving video that I just did. So we'll have a few newer videos. But if you guys will notice, the trees in my videos don't have any leaves on them. That's because I filmed them early spring before the trees and everything bloomed. So it was early spring. So me and Evan went cluster vlogging one day, and it was all East Side videos on the cluster vlogging. We went to St. Rose Church and we filmed the river and the flood meter on the back of it, which has been updated, by the way. The flood meter on the back of St. Rose Church, it's been updated for some of the newer stuff. It's been repainted. It's nice and crisp. And that's my wife texting, because every time I do a video, she likes to text me. We did the train station across from St. Rose. Then we went up and what else did we do that day? We filmed the very first video of the season. We filmed that day, what Cincinnati Garden site looks like today. I understand that in my video there was nothing growing there, because I'm sure that there's grass that's sprouted there now. When we were there, it was freshly scalped and seeded, and they had all the stuff laid, all the hay laid down. So anyway, so yeah, that's just a little bit of behind the scenes for you guys. I'm gonna try to talk about that type of stuff. I'm thinking of trying to put together a behind the scenes video, like a montage of behind the scenes clips from stuff. There's a lot of me and Evan goofing around, stuff like that. Another thing I want to do, and you guys might be interested in this, another thing I want to do is I want to get a 360 camera. All right? I want to get a 360 camera. I want to get a top mount, outside mount for the car. And I want to do driving videos that are 360. So 360 means you guys can click in YouTube and you can look 360 degrees all the way around. So if you want to pause the video, it's kind of like being in Google Maps, where you can look all the way around Street View, except it'll be on ErvTV, and you'll be sitting on the top of Erv's car, and you can pause the video and you can look around. And you can look at stuff all the way around, so it'll give you a better view. I've got to spend more money to do that, so I'm actually hoping that monetization, after I get my first check, it's going to be a few months, but I get my first monetization check from YouTube. Hopefully, I can buy some of that equipment, and we can do a 360 driving video, and that is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Season 4 stats. I just want to tell you guys about some of the numbers quick for Season 4. I'm seeing better view numbers and watch time than I've ever seen before. So you guys are sharing this stuff with friends and family. You're telling people about it. And my videos are almost all word of mouth and people just discovering me in searches. I don't advertise. I have I have Facebook, where I'll put out stuff on my Facebook and social media, and I work the Facebook groups, but most of this is you guys telling friends and family about it, and just enjoying Cincinnati history, and going with me and hanging out with me, or me and Evan when we do videos, and that's what this is all about. For instance, that video I posted about the passing of Mr. Harshaw, guys, that video got like 1,000 views in just a couple of days. I don't think I've ever had a video perform that well that's quick. Maybe like with the restaurants video got like 1,500 views, but it's rare, and so I'm seeing a lot more watch time. I'm getting noticed a lot more. So anyway, tell friends and family about ErvTV. I want to do a giveaway to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, but I don't quite know what to give away. So the last thing I want to talk about, how long we've been going here? Does it even tell me? No, it doesn't tell me. I have no idea how long I've been going. I'm looking here. I'm looking for a counter. Is there a counter somewhere here? Yeah, we're right at the 25-minute mark. All right, yeah, and it's in a weird color over here on this side of my screen, like right here, and I can't see it. All right, let's look at the, real quick, let's look at the chat box. What's going on here, guys? I've got Greg Potts asking how I feel about the West End. And I guess that's the soccer, the soccer stuff. You know, I have mixed feelings. about that type of thing because it's going to involve the destruction of old buildings, and I'm a preservationist, and I frown on this. They recently purchased an old church, and I don't know what their plans are for it, but I can only imagine that church won't be there much longer. So that's the only concern I have about redeveloping something big like that, because we end up losing old buildings to new stuff. And you know what? How long does a stadium last? The Astrodome in Houston is a great example. It was considered like the eighth wonder of the world at the time. It is rotting in downtown Houston across the street from where the Texans play. It sits there as an eyesore. They built it, in the 60s, and it was the same thing with here in Cincinnati. And, they spend all this money on a big, huge stadium just to implode it and build something else there 30 years later. I think it's an enormous waste of money. I think we have problems. We have social problems. We have addiction that is taking over the landscape it's a horrible disease. I should know. I work in it. That's what I do for a living. I'm a drug counselor. So I just would like to see money spent on other stuff too. I'm not saying we shouldn't build stadiums and have fun. That's my thoughts on that. If anybody's interested, as far as parking taxes go, I don't know. You got to pay for it somehow. I guess it sucks for the people that live down there. I don't know how that works. I did read an article about that. It's been a while, so pardon me. Let's see what else. Yeah, Carl Ward is talking about Cincinnati transportation. Look, I've done a video about transportation. It's interesting, especially when you start thinking about things like the subway and all that type of stuff. Anybody just tuning in, hello. That's my wife trying to call me in the middle of a live stream. She doesn't understand I'm doing a live stream. And so if I were to take that, I'm pretty sure it'd kill the live stream. And I'm watching myself delayed on the channel right there, taking the call and sticking my thumb up in there and ending it. That's funny. Okay. What's the last thing I want to... Oh, so let's talk about those of you who are still around. I want to throw in a good word about my wife. Speaking of my wife, that I just ended her call, declined her call. We are selling soap. Organic, homemade soap. Made right here. Through that door down the stairs on the first floor. You can go to her website, janebellsoaps.com. Boy, I hope I'm not botching that. Hold on. This is me looking it up. Making sure that I'm not telling you guys a big fat lie. There it is. janebellsoaps.com. I believe we're going to be at the Delhi Farmers Market sometime in the next couple of weeks. She's going to work some of the stuff around here. We have a tent. We have a table. So I will probably be there unless it's really hot and I don't take well to the heat. So if I'm there and you guys want to come out and you're in the area and want to meet up with us, meet me. I'll be there. Buy some soap while you're there. Support us. Yeah, so that's it. That's the only thing. I'm not money begging, not in the least. She has some awesome soap. Go to her website and check it out. If you guys like soaps, guys, these make great gifts for your wife. Women love this soap. I don't know what there is about soap, but they love the soaps. So go check it out. And like I said, I will keep you guys in the loop on if and when we're going to be somewhere, if you guys want to come out and check it out. All right, is that it? Are there any other questions before I split? Before we end the live stream, does anybody else have any questions here for me at the end of the video? You guys have already asked a ton of questions. Well, I'm looking at some of the comments here. Yeah, so there's continued discussion about transportation and stuff like that. I have trouble answering questions like that because I'm not originally from here, and I don't remember where things are at. Like, I know the West Side really well, from West 8th and Glenway and Boudinot and and that type of stuff. Delhi on down River Road out to the out to the Indiana border and then up the freeway. I actually work out in Butler County in Fairfield, so I kind of know Fairfield a little bit now too. Just because I'm up there a lot. Also, I do have a gaming channel. It's called Random Erv. This is my wife texting me endlessly. It's called Random Erv. It was Random. Now it's Retro Erv. My gaming channel is called Retro Erv, and that's called my wife texting me 5 trillion times in a row. Everybody laugh. Thank you. There's all sorts of stuff I want to do, but I haven't filmed anything yet, so I'm sorry. I'm probably going to do another live stream over there, playing a retro game of some sort, probably from my PS4 though. Some type of retro. I'm thinking about doing. I have Flashback Classics Volume 1. I'm probably going to live stream that tomorrow sometime. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Keep fighting a good fight. Tell everybody about ErvTV. Smash that like button at the bottom of the page, too. And I'll see everybody in the next video.